The age-old question, is Hulu better than Netflix? Fuck no, boy, but of course I want it to be. I want it to be so bad. Hulu has a lot going for it, okay, but there's also a lot holding it back. And at this point, Netflix kind of just has the world by the balls, so unless somebody can just shake it up a little bit, I don't see a lot changing. I heard some statistic somewhere that there are like 200 million Netflix subscriptions, which is nuts. That's over half the US population. There are less redheads in the world than there are people who hear before they go to bed every night. What? But I want to know, can Hulu actually be better than Netflix? I mean, seriously, I want to take a look at this from a pro and con standpoint, all right? Much like your friend's uncle looks at his gambling addiction from a pro and con standpoint. Plot twist, the con is foreclosing on your house. But I don't want Hulu to have to deal with the IRS. I mean, nobody wants to deal with the IRS. Even people that work for the IRS, I mean, they wake up every day with a smile on their face and then 13 seconds later they remember, oh shit, I work for the IRS. So that turns into a sad life of just hitting the golf course every weekend, skipping work to go bet on the ponies, maybe even losing all your money on a one-man trip to Las Vegas at one slot machine that you just drown your savings into. Guess what? There goes your house. Ironic, isn't it?
Ironic.
I apologize for that little rant. All right, I'm sorry if you work for the IRS. Didn't mean to offend. I don't know what it's like. I don't even know what it's like to deal with the IRS. I'm just saying shit. I'm just so ready to go to bat for Hulu that I'll do whatever it takes. Okay, let's start with stuff that Hulu needs to improve on. First of all, their user interface is trash. It's garbage. It's nothing short of a dumpster at a Cracker Barrel off the highway. Okay, and I'm okay with being different than Netflix, but can it be a little more organized or something? Then, of course, there's the lack of certain, if you know what I mean. Netflix is not only a distribution platform, but it's also a production platform. And the stuff that they create ranges from really good to pretty good to why? But the fact that they run the spectrum is points regardless. Hulu lacks in that originality department, right? They have some stuff of their own. It doesn't stack up. There's not enough. Okay, so here is where Hulu sort of catches up some ground. This is where it gets interesting, right? And it all kind of comes down to personal preference. Like, do you prefer creamy or crunchy peanut butter? Maybe that's your thing. Hulu has unique price ranges, right? Netflix doesn't. Basically, on Netflix, you can pay $8 for standard definition, which it just looks like dog ass. And if that's cool with you, you can only stream on one device at a time, right? Okay. You can pay $11 a month, or like the regular price for, high definition streamable on 2 devices. This is 4, I meant 2. Or if you're that guy and you want to waste your money, you can spend $14 a month on the ultra definition, which is basically fake, and you can stream on 4 devices at one time. So thanks for all the choices, Netflix. With Hulu, it's a bit different. Might I say it's a little unique. You know what I mean? Like a bright yellow ducky swimming against the grain. Stupid blue ducks. Hulu lets you pay $8 a month for some high quality stuff that has commercials. Now, I don't really have a problem with this, but I know that most of American consumers in general, or just consumers worldwide, have some weird issue with this. I mean, we've become these big spoiled pieces of dog shit that can't just stand up and stretch for 60 seconds or whatever. People will go out and start a freaking purge just because the new episode of the Goldberg stopped 6 minutes in so you could watch an ad for Lyrica. Or you can pay $12 a month and get commercial free. So this is where it gets interesting. Hulu offers the commercial-ridden high-definition content for the same price that Netflix offers the one-device streaming dog-ass, aka standard definition content. Okay, so where is this interesting part, Zach? Well, I will tell you right after this commercial break. Anywho, Hulu offers live TV. So you can dump that expensive-ass cable budget, cut the cord or whatever it's called nowadays, and you can pay $40 a month to have like live TV and get all that TV stuff on top of Hulu's great catalog, right? And it's wild because this includes like big events, like live events and sporting events and shit like that. And even if you don't like sports, you still got the Goldbergs, man. What? What really makes Hulu stand out is the student discount. Now, if you're a student, like I blessedly am for just a little while longer, you can get a basic Hulu subscription, Spotify Premium, and a Showtime subscription for $5 a month. What? Are you kidding me? You can watch The Goldbergs while listening to an ad-free version of Lil Wayne's The Carter 4 and also have some Showtime stuff going on in the background. I'm really not sure what they have on Showtime, but you could do that for $5 a month? So long, reasonable phone bill. My data is about to skyrocket. So once you look past price, it's really all about personal preference, right? That's a lot of P's, but I said it. So Hulu gets a point for having a live TV option, right? But Netflix counteracts that point for all of its originality. But Zach, Hulu has A Handmaid's Tale. All right, well, Netflix has F is for Family, so put your toys away, Hulu. So content is really up in the air. It's all about what you like. Don't be that guy that's afraid to try squid because he doesn't want to get sick. Come on, nobody likes that guy. All right, before we wrap it up, let's do a quick head-to-head rapid-fire round. Hulu sounds better to me. I don't know why. Probably because I've heard the word Netflix so many times. It's kind of annoying, so I just like Hulu better. Sounds really cool. But that reminds me, Netflix and chill is a thing, right? So Hulu's kind of lacking in its own original meme department. If you're a million years old, you can get DVDs sent to your house, which Netflix still does. So I guess that's maybe a perk, but I really don't see how that's a real factor nowadays. Also, Hulu has pretty much the greatest television watching experience that you could ever experience in its catalog. The pinnacle of creativity, the epitome of comedy and television production. Drake and Josh. All right, so that about wraps up all the info I could fit into my tiny little bird brain, but I hope it was worth the listen. I'm gonna go now. Let me know what you think down below. Like this video. Subscribe maybe? Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye.